congratulations.
Thank you very
in
much.
playing the son to Mr. Percy Fawcett, Jack. You know, it's such a great story, and I'm so glad that I saw this film the other day. And you play this guy, this son, who's on so many levels he resents his father for not being there. Did you get a chance to reach out to the family and do your own research?
You know, I've been so lucky that my dad's been around my whole life. You know, he was able to work, support his family while being home for dinner every single night. So it was very interesting for me to try and portray a father-son relationship, which I had never experienced ever. And I think the beautiful thing about this bond and this relationship that you see form on screen happens with the jungle as a backdrop, you know? And it's just a really crazy environment to see this relationship form. And while that relationship was forming on screen, my relationship was forming with Charlie off screen. And it was a really, really nice little mirror for the two characters.
Speaking of Charlie, did you guys spend some time prior to the shoot to get that bond?
No, I was just coming off of Civil War, and I think he was just coming off of King Arthur, so we were both busy prior to the shooting of the movie. But obviously, once we were on set, we were stuck at the hip, and or joined at the hip, and became very good friends.
And speaking of the jungle, I mean, one of my favorite scenes in this film towards the end was between you and your dad, played by Charlie Hunnam. And it just, every time when he said to your character, Jack, you know, remember how many people in this world get to do what we get to do. It's like he comforts his son. It's okay.
Yeah.
Everything will be okay. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. Knowing it could be. So I thought that was a really beautiful moment between you and Charlie, between father and son moment, and it's so profound. Can you talk about the preparation for that particular scene?
You know, I remember walking on set for that scene and seeing all the fire, and it was my last day of shooting. I feel like I had been on an adventure, and I felt like that adventure was coming to a close. You know, obviously my close was to go back onto an airplane and fly back to London, whereas Jack's close was to potentially be eaten, you know.
We don't know, right?
We don't
we don't know, yeah.
But I remember just kneeling there next to Charlie, and we'd been on this crazy, crazy journey with each other, and it just kind of felt like the end, you know. It was a beautiful moment between two friends, two actors, and then a father and a son.
Brother and brothers, right?
Exactly, you know, and it didn't require any preparation because I felt so strongly about Charlie, and it was kind of a goodbye moment.
I'm sure everyone by now knows that you are the new Spiderman.
Batman.
Okay. Any Spidey skills you would love to bring with you in the jungle?
Oh, what
to
would
overcome
be the most useful power that he has in the jungle would
Could help
probably
his
be
father.
the webs. You know, because you can make anything out of the webs, and John has explored the different uses and different types of webs that Peter has in his web shooters. So I think the webs would be the most valuable asset in the jungle.